is shut down at this hour. A deadly crash shutting down the freeway north of the valley.
Yeah, it was a wrong-way crash. 2 people are dead. Danielle Miller live at the scene, and I think we talked about this, Danielle. This is a really tough stretch of freeway. It's curvy, you know, it's really shooting up in elevation there, and just an awful spot for this to happen.
It is. Good morning, Troy and Celeste. Yeah, Troy, as you mentioned, this is a blind curve right here in this exact area. So where all of this happened, I'm going to take a step out. You can see it's still a very active scene down there. This is the northbound lanes of the I-17. We're just near the Table Mesa Road exit. This is where this happened. According to DPS, it happened just before 4 this morning. They were telling us that before this crash happened, they were receiving reports of a driver going the wrong direction, and only a few minutes later, that's when they received the call about this crash that happened. So we're told that a driver, it's a male driver, pretty young out here, was driving southbound in the northbound lanes. He crashed with a vehicle that was traveling northbound. The driver was the sole occupant of the wrong-way vehicle. That person was transported. He was unconscious here on scene, transported to the hospital, listed in critical. There were other people hurt in this involved. That main vehicle that he crashed into, 3 people were inside of that vehicle. Unfortunately, 2 have passed away because of their injuries. 1 was taken to the hospital in critical condition. The 2 other vehicles involved here, they had sole occupants as well. Both of those people are okay. They have non-life-threatening injuries. So not sure at this time where this man entered the freeway, how long he was traveling in the wrong direction. But according to DPS, they just confirmed to us today, moments ago, that this impairment was a factor in this case.
The bottom line is that, you know, drunk drivers, you know, they play a danger. They're dangerous to our highways. So DPS, as an agency, as a department, we train every trooper to detect impaired driving, and so to try to prevent these horrible things from happening.
And as DPS mentioned, no word on where this man entered the freeway. They do say they believe he is from the Phoenix Valley. So trying to get more information on that. But back out here live, you can see the wreckage is still on the roadway here. So it is going to be quite some time before the roadway opens up here. I'm expecting it to be closed for several more hours out here. So we're here at Table Mesa Road. That is where all of the traffic, if we could flip the camera around, you could see everybody is being diverted. They're being flipped around right here to head back to the Phoenix Valley. So according to some ADOT crews out here, I have seen them, I've heard them talk to some drivers out here. They were telling those people that it will be closed out here for most of the day. So if you can avoid travel up north this morning and into this afternoon, definitely a good idea. But any type of details we do get updated on this, we'll definitely pass those along to you guys. But for now, we'll send it back to the studio.
Well, and you know, Danielle, the only other way around this is through Payson, right? You go up and it's going to take you another couple hours. But if you have to head up to the high country and you're one of these people that are turning around, it's Payson, Pine, Strawberry, Camp Verde, and then that will connect you back up with the I-17 up north, and then you can continue northward. But it's just a very sad situation that we have this morning, that 2 people have sadly lost their lives. Yeah,
and you know, obviously this is a major crime scene now. You could be looking at a couple of murder charges if this is an impaired driver who killed these 2 people. So, and this also is a demonstration as to why that flex lane that we're going to have up there in a few years, or a couple years, right? It's like 2 years, is going to be so effective, because you can still go northbound. So again, if you are trying to go north on I-17, you cannot, and that is north of the valley.